Are you also using Google Forms to receive new leads, registrations or any kind of form submissions for your business? Then this video is definitely for you. So hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video we are going to understand how to create GoHighLevel contact on Google Forms submission. So I am an owner of a fitness coaching business and here I have created a Google form to receive new leads for my business. So here my objective is that whenever I am going to receive a new form submission, then automatically the lead received should be added as a new contact in my GoHighLevel account so that I can further connect with the lead. So here to automate the entire process, I need to connect my Google Forms with my GoHighLevel account using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So to see the working of this automation and to learn this process step by step, let me take you to my screen. Welcome to my screen. So as you all know that I run a fitness coaching business and I use Google Forms to collect basic contact information from potential clients. So now automating the process of creating GoHighLevel contacts can be incredibly helpful. For example, whenever someone fills out the form to join my mailing list or attend a trial session, their name, email and phone number are instantly added to my GoHighLevel sub-account as a new contact. This allows me to organize all my leads in one place, send them welcome emails and keep them updated about new programs or offers. It ensures I don't have to manually input data, saving time and helping me connect with potential clients faster. So here in this video, we are going to firstly see the working of this amazing automation that I have already built by connecting my Google Form with my GoHighLevel sub account. So here to see the working, what we are going to do is we are going to make a form submission over here, and here you can see I've already pre-filled the data over here with the first name, last name, email and phone number, and now I'm going to click on the submit given over here. And here you can see it says thanks for submitting your contact info. That means we have successfully made a form submission over here. Now let's move to our Google Sheets, and here you can see we have successfully received response over here. That means we have successfully made a form submission. Now let's go and check our GoHighLevel sub account. Here I'm going to refresh it. And here you can see we have successfully created a new contact with the name, dummy user, phone number and the email address. So with this, we have successfully seen the working of this amazing automation. So now here in this video, we are going to learn step by step that how you can build this amazing automation by simply connecting your Google Forms with your GoHighLevel account using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software, and it connects all your favorite apps and makes them work together seamlessly. You can set it up to do things automatically like updating customer info across platforms or sending notifications when something important happens. It's really easy to use and saves you tons of time that you can spend on more important stuff. So here on my screen you can see Pabbly Connect's homepage, and you can visit it by simply browsing for the URL pabbly.com/connect in your browsers. And here you can see two options, that are sign in and sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and get 300 tasks every month to explore the software. And if you're an existing user, click on sign in. Here I'm an existing user, so I'm clicking on sign in. Now after signing in, here you can see all Pabbly apps window where you can see all the applications of Pabbly. Here to integrate my applications, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. Now this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, and here to build my connection, I need to create a workflow first. So for that, here I'm going to click on this create workflow button given on the top right corner. Now here in this create workflow dialog box, I have to give a name to my workflow. So here I'm going to give the name as create GoHighLevel contact on Google Forms submission. And now I'm going to select my folder as contacts. You can select the folder as per your need. Also you can create multiple folders to save your workflows accordingly. And now here to learn how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect, you have to click on this learn more hyperlink given over here. And by clicking on this, it will take you to a forum window where you can see all the instructions to how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect. So now moving back to my Pabbly's dashboard, and here to create a new workflow, I'm going to click on this create button given over here. Now here in this workflow window, you can see we have successfully created a workflow, and here on my screen you can see the two most important principles of an automation process, that are trigger and action. Where trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means action is a response towards a trigger. Your automation can have a single trigger but multiple action steps. Now let's begin with our automation by simply setting up a trigger. So here I'm going to select my trigger application as Google Forms, as I am receiving new new form submissions through Google Forms. So basically, Google Forms is a free tool that lets you create online surveys and forms quickly and easily. People use it to gather information like feedback or RSVPs because it's simple to set up and share. So here in my Google Forms trigger step, I'm going to select my trigger event as new response received. So that whenever we're going to receive a new response through our Google Forms, then automatically Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response. Or you can see automatically this entire workflow is going to get triggered. And now here after selecting my trigger event, you can see we have received a webhook URL. That means here I'm going to use this webhook URL to connect my Google Forms with Pabbly Connect. So here following the instructions given below, firstly here I'm going to copy this webhook URL, and here I've already logged in my Google Forms account. So here in this Google Forms account, you can see the Google form which I've created with the name, contact information, and here you can see some fields that I've taken that are first name, last name, email and phone number. So now here to connect my Google Forms with Pabbly Connect, firstly I need to connect my Google Forms with Google Sheets in order to capture all the responses from Google Forms to Google Sheet. So for that what I need to do is that I need to click on this responses, and from here you can see we have received the option for link to Sheets. So I'm going to directly click on this link to Sheets. Then I'm going to create a new spreadsheet over here. And here you can see we have successfully created a new Google Sheet spreadsheet for the Google Form responses. So now let's go and check this connections. For that I'm going to preview the form, and then here I'm going to enter some dummy data and do a test submission. So here for the first name I'm going to enter the name as test, last name as lead, scrolling little down. Here I'm going to enter the email as test@pabblytudes.com and a random phone number, and then I'm going to click on the submit. And here you can see it says thanks for submitting your contact info. So now let's go and check our Google Sheets. And here you can see we have successfully received response over here. That means we have successfully connected our Google Forms with our Google Sheets. Now here in this automation, what we need to do is that we need to connect our Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect in order to capture the Google Forms responses in our Pabbly Connect. So for that what you need to do is that you need to connect your Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect, and for that you have to click on this extensions, and from here you have to select add-ons. Now here under add-ons you have to select get add-ons, and now here in this Google Workspace Marketplace you have to search for an add-on that is Pabbly Connect Webhooks. And here after searching for the Pabbly Connect webhooks, you have to install this add-on in your Google Sheets account in order to connect your Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. So here you can see it is already installed in my Google Sheets account. So moving back, and after installing this particular add-on, you have to follow the same steps. So once you have installed the add-on, you have to refresh your Google Sheets, and that's a necessary step. And after refreshing, you have to click on this extensions again, and then you will receive an option for Pabbly Connect webhooks over here. Now here under Pabbly Connect webhooks, you have to click on this initial setup given over here. Now here under initial setup, you can see it is asking us to enter the webhook URL and the trigger column. So here in this webhook URL field, I need to enter the webhook URL that I have received in my Pabbly's workflow. So here I have entered the webhook URL, and then here it is asking me for the trigger column. So the trigger column will be a final data column on which if the data is added, the whole of that row data will be sent to the webhook URL. So here you can see in my Google Sheet, my last data column is column E. So here I'm going to enter my trigger column as column E. And now here after entering both the required details, I'm going to click on the submit given over here, and here you can see it says setup configured successfully. That means we have successfully set up a webhook inside our Google Sheets. Now what we need to do is that now we need to test the connection between our Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect. So for that what we are going to do is that we are going to click on the send test given over here in order to send the test data to our Pabbly's workflow. That means to this webhook URL. So by clicking on the send test data, we are going to receive the first row data in our Pabbly's workflow right now. So I'm going to click it over here. And here you can see it says test data sent successfully. That means we have successfully sent a test data to our Pabbly's workflow. So now let's go and check it. And here you can see we have successfully received response over here where we have received the trigger column, timestamp, spreadsheet name, ID, scrolling little down. Here you can see the sheet name, row index, phone number, last name, first name and email address. So with this, we have successfully set up our trigger over here. But here after connecting your Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect, you have to follow another very important step in order to capture the response from our Google Forms to Pabbly Connect. So for that, what you need to do is that you have to click on this extensions, and from here you have have to click on this Pabbly Connect webhooks. And then you have to turn on this send on event in order to send you responses from this Google Sheets to Pabbly Connect whenever a new row of data is added in this particular spreadsheet. So now let's go and check it. And here you can see we have received a tick in front of send on event. That means we have successfully turned it on. So now let's move back to our Pabbly's workflow. And now here, after receiving a new response through our Google Forms, I want to add the person who has made the submission as a new contact in my GoHighLevel account. So for that, I need to connect my GoHighLevel account with Pabbly Connect in this action step given over here. So here in this action step, I'm going to select my action application as GoHighLevel. But here in Pabbly Connect, I need to select my action application as Lead Connector V2 in order to connect my GoHighLevel account with Pabbly Connect. So GoHighLevel is an all-in-one platform that helps businesses manage their customers and grow sales. It combines tools like CRM, marketing automation, sales funnels, and appointment scheduling in one place. So here in my Lead Connector V2 action step, I'm going to select my action event as Create a Contact, so that whenever we're going to receive new response through our Google Forms, then automatically the person who has made the submission is going to be added as a new contact in our GoHighLevel sub account. And now here to connect my Lead Connector V2 with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your Lead Connector V2 account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, I'm going to click on this connect with Lead Connector V2. And here you can see Pabbly Connect is asking me to select my sub account in which I need to create a contact. So I'm going to select my sub account which is named as Pabbly Connect over here. And authorization successful. And here you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and then here it is asking me to enter the first name, last name, full name, email, and some other details. So here, instead of entering these details manually, here I'm going to map the data. Mapping data means insert data from previous step. That means here I'm going to map the data from the response that I've received in my trigger step. Mapping makes a text dynamic so that whenever we're going to receive new response through our Google Forms, then automatically this previously existing detail will be updated with the new one. So I'm going to map my lead's first name. So this is my lead's first name. So I'm going to map it over here. Here I'm going to map the last name. Here I'm going to map the full name. So for that I'm going to select the first name first, space, last name. Here I'm going to map the email address. So this is the email. Here this location ID is not required field, so here I'm going to leave it blank. But if you want to add the location ID, then you can do it as per your need. And here for the phone number, I'm going to map the phone number. Again, this address, city and state, country are not required fields, so here I'm going to leave all of them blank. But if you want to add any other detail, then you can do it as per your need. And now here, after entering all the required details, I'm going to click on the save and send test request given over here. And here you can see we have received a successful response where we have received a contact ID. That means we have successfully created a new contact for the person who has submitted our Google form. So now let's go and check our GoHighLevel sub account. Here I'm going to refresh it. And here you can see we have successfully created a new contact with the name, test lead, phone number, and the email address. So with this, we have successfully set up our automation. Now let me summarize this whole video for you. So here we have taken our trigger as Google Forms and our action as Lead Connector V2, that is GoHighLevel. So that whenever we're going to receive new response through our Google Forms, then automatically the person who has made the submission is going to be added as a new contact in our GoHighLevel sub account. Okay, so these were the steps to how to create a GoHighLevel contact on Google Forms submission. I hope these steps were clear to you. Now if you want to use the same workflow, then you can find the clone link in the description box below. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, you can integrate many other applications with Pabbly Connect. So now if you have any doubt, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any query, then you can reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, then you can simply visit our website, that is www.pabbly.com. So now if you liked our video, then please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.